One of my friends recommended these sword earrings, and I love it because I have two, but I don't have my other ear pierced again for some reason. I have two, but this one just likes to dangle, and I love how it just moves. Hey, girl. Hello, Capricorn. How are you doing? My name is Simply Velka. I'm going to be doing your general reading for this week. Now, when it comes to with any type of reading on my channel, I always ask you to rely on your intuition because at the end of the day, I'm just a man reading some tarot cards. I like to speak in an analogy, so I may read the cards in an example of a business situation or a job, but your situation may pertain to a family thing, right? Or a romantic relationship. You know your situation best. So take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, because I'm not going to take it personal. It's none of my business, right? I'm going to be pulling 3 rows for you. The first couple of rows are just going to be maybe residue energy from the recent past and just overall what's to be coming. And then your last row is going to be the energies of what you should be working on this week, especially. So this reading does give you a sense of direction and helps you out in any way, Capricorn. I'd love for you to let me know in the comments below which card calls out to you the most and how it pertains to you in your life. But also give me a like and subscribe if it does help you out and gives you a sense of direction, because it does help out the channel. So let's just jump into your reading right now. Capricorn, we have the Ace of Water, the Two of Fire, and the Queen of Water. You guys are making some type of connection. Or if you haven't already, there's some type of connection coming into play. Now, this could be in 2 ways. This could be pertaining to some type of work connection, or this could be pertaining to a relationship. But the thing is, you have to open your heart. You have to learn to differentiate. I cannot speak, apparently. Differentiate between your own anxieties and fears and what's your intuition. So let me read off the cards and show them to you. So this is the Eight of Water. This is saying falling in love with the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition in a new home. Two of Fire says you've come into your own, new partnerships or contracts, continue to move forward. And then the Queen of Water, and this is saying relationships developing to a new level, trust your intuition, caring for yourself. What are the common themes of those messages so far? It's talking about intuition, it's talking about relationships developing, and just continue moving forward. So this is a beautiful sign to me, because it's this is just energy where this is kind of new for you. This is a new experience, whether this is romantic or whether this is in terms of work. I feel this is going to be going into new territory for you, at least in how it feels, because that's what the Page of Cups represents. The page represents the beginning trials of the type of experience. So when it's with the Page of Cups, this is talking about some type of emotional way. This is talking about what you're feeling, right? So when it comes to, if it's talking about a person, this is this new relationship is really going to open yourself up to new emotions that you haven't felt before, maybe to that depth. If this is talking about work, this is going to be challenging you in ways, in a good way, I feel though, of trying to challenge you to learn more, to really, this is just a really good learning time for you. Overall, I pulled the Queen of Coins. So this is a beautiful card because this is talking about foundational energy. As I choke on my spit, y'all, I have not struggled this much with speaking in a video until this video. So maybe some of you guys, isn't that the cliche for any type of tarot reader to start blaming you guys, be oh, maybe you need to work on your throat chakra. No, but actually maybe you guys, some of you do, because it's maybe you're worried, not wanting to speak up on if in terms of shooting your shot with this person. Maybe you should speak up more when it comes to this connection. Whatever it is that you care about, I feel you're being called to have take a little bit more action to it, because the Queen of Coins is really asking you to I feel the Queen of Coins is the representation. While it talks about the foundational energy, it feels you're in your head too much. That's what I'm getting for you, Capricorn. You're being a little bit too much in your head about this new venture that you're going down, this new Page of Cups journey, and you're overthinking it. And so it's Spirit's really trying to overall just say in this first row, just being hey, you're coming into your own. This is a time for you of just being open to new connections, and just be open to exploring these new uncharted territories in terms of your heart, in terms of your mental, in terms of like what challenges you, what's comfortable to you. You know, this is just a time to be open. For your second row, we have the Chariot card, the Two of Cups, and the Hermit. Now this is interesting because the Chariot represents fast movement, fast forward, usually movement. And it makes sense because it's like you had the Two of Fire saying continue moving forward. So I know you're going forward in a rapid way, potentially with this relationship, right? The Two of Cups is a beautiful card. This is like a partnership card of any. So really this reading's so heavily geared towards relationships, what I'm seeing. But again, if this is in terms of a business thing, like this is more so just giving affirmations like, no, this is what you are meant to do. This is going to be fulfilling to you. This is going to be good for you. And then your third card is the Hermit card. Now this Hermit card is kind of throwing me off because this can tell me where it's like, it doesn't make sense where you have all these like things developing to a new level. Perhaps this is kind of foreshadowing that this connection is meant to trigger you, meant to teach you some stuff. And that's why you're being suggested to Hermit, Capricorn. Because it's like this is like a depthful connection coming your way, a really good connection, but it's like you're being asked to Hermit, right? But I know you're going forward with this Chariot energy, so what's going on here? Girl. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands. This was inverted, so it's like a Capricorn, are you being insecure? The Temperance card as well. This is kind of telling me, Capricorn, that it's like maybe you're getting too much in your head. You're overanalyzing how this other person's responding. You're overanalyzing the situation, and you're like your environment, and you're just like, oh, I'm not good enough. Something's out of balance, right? Your views are just being skewed, but not in like the right way. It's like you're feeding into a narrative that just is self-deprecating. And it's just like, it's like through this like depthful connection, it's going to trigger something in you, and it's meant to teach you something. But it's like, you're going to have to really remind yourself, Capricorn, that's going to here to teach you something. And it's like, I pulled the Hermit card again for you on top of the other Hermit card. So you're really being asked to take a moment to yourself and to really like find your inner zen, as cheesy as it sounds. I really feel like this person or this thing that feels really good coming to you, Capricorn, it may not initially feel like it's meant for you. You may deal with some type of bumps on the road, and those bumps on the road may seem or feel as if like they're trying to redirect you or whatever. I just feel as if like you're going to like have to work for it. I keep hearing work for it. You're gonna have to work for it, but it's gonna be worth it, right? I keep on wanting to talk about this like Two of Cups energy. This was on top of the Temperance card. So this is really telling me that it's just like you have to have patience with this connection. It's going to be a whole process, right? You have to have patience in this connection. But the way to like, if you really want to, Capricorn, really have your hands in this, as like to like make this progress further, is to look at yourself. Look at what you can improve into yourself. This Eight of Wands energy that was inverted, right? This is telling me that you're insecure. And these two Hermit cards are asking, like, you're like, this Eight of Wands was on top of the Chariot, right? So it's like, it's through this fast action, fast movement that it's like, it kind of rattles you a little bit. It's like, oh, wait a minute, am I really able to handle this? Or is this too much, right? Hermit, you're really being pushed to Hermit and to self-reflect and not internalize things. Let's go into your last row, Capricorn. You have the Four Swords, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Cups. Oh, Capricorn. So again, this is like so many cups card for you. This could be like a water sign that you're dealing with. I'm not usually that kind of person that's like, oh, like zodiac signs. Because when it comes to general reading, it can be any sign. But you also have the Ace of Cups as your general reading, or overall energy. So it's just like a lot of cup signs for you. I feel as if your biggest challenge this week, Capricorn, is going to be allowing this relationship, allowing this thing to teach you. because the Hierophant speaks of a higher knowledge, and it also speaks on marriage as well. So like overall, in terms of relationships, in terms of everything, this is meant to happen. This is really good for you. It's going to, like, this is beautiful, like, whether it is in terms of career or relationship, right? It's beautiful energy. Because in terms of career, I just feel as if like something is like the best thing you can do for yourself is to make every day like a learning situation, to make every experience that's happening to you a learning situation. Like Spirit's really trying to put you through this gauntlet to really teach you a lot in a short time, I feel. And it's up to you to keep yourself in balance, to keep yourself anchored, in essence, if you really want to fully reap the benefits of like the blessings to come, which would be that Ace of Cups, that fulfilling energy, that change of perspective, right? So really good energy, Capricorn. I know I was a little bit all over the place, but I feel like this is like I got such a good just overall energy for your guys' reading. So I hope you guys, this gave you a sense of direction, Capricorn. Again, if it did, give me a like and subscribe because it does help out my channel so much. Yeah, this is such a wonderful reading, and I hope I get to provide another reading for you at some point again in the future, Capricorn. But until next time, I love you so much. Goodbye.